Here's Simba in the car. He's not happy. Yeah, he's been meowing. Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, and Boo, the LuckyFerals. It is 8:53 a.m. and Boo was on free roam last night. He jumped on the bed this morning. I was petting him and I noticed that I was getting a lot of fur on my fingers, and I just brushed him again. I got a whole bunch of fur out of him. I mean, he is shedding like crazy right now, but that is to be expected because he's shedding his winter coat. He did not vomit at all yesterday, so hopefully this new split feeding is helping. So I'm about to give him half of his breakfast. He's going to get one of the Primal Raw Rabbit nuggets because he likes those the best, and hopefully he'll eat that. He's looking at the brush because he wants me to brush him more, but I'm done for now. I mean, that's a lot of fur now. He's going to get Primal Raw Rabbit nugget, and then after he eats that, I'm going to wait 60 to 90 minutes, and then I'll give him the rest of his normal breakfast. Okay, Boo, ready to eat? This is what the cats are getting for their breakfast. They're getting Primal Raw Rabbit nuggets, and they're getting Nature's Variety Instinct Raw Chicken Bites. They're getting a few bench and field treats in the rabbit nuggets, and yeah. Okay, guys, eat your food. Here is the carrier that Simba will be traveling in today. And I just sprayed it down with a blend of essential oils that I made. I made a super subtle blend of oils. Right now Simba's checking it out. He was on the cat tower. And I thought, well, what does Simba like? And what kind of oils are good for cats, obviously. And what could help relax him in the carrier. Now, I do have the Pet Remedy spray, and I could use that, but Boo was not happy with that the last time I used it, and I feel like I don't want something that strong. It is a very strong mixture. It's a very strong formula, and I feel it's great when you're dealing with cats with like a lot of anxiety, or if someone has a lot of anxiety, bringing the cat in for an operation or something where maybe the cat's in a lot of pain or the cat's really stressed out. But that's not the case with Simba, right, Simba? So I wanted to do something that was more subtle. So what I have here is a spray bottle. I just had like an extra spray bottle downstairs, and I filled it up to about here with water. And then I only put in 1 drop of lavender essential oil, 1 drop of frankincense essential oil, and 1 drop of geranium essential oil. I checked all of those. All of those are good around cats. They're not toxic to cats. When I make a mixture of essential oils, I never put it directly on the cats. I might spray it in the air. I might spray it on a rug or a blanket, and then I, let it dry a little bit. In this case, what I did was I sprayed this around the inside of the carrier, and then I wiped it out with a paper towel because I wanted to use it basically as just like a very mild cleanser. It was already clean. I just wanted to kind of refresh it. So that's what I used it for, basically, just like a refresher. And I know that the aromatherapy from the oils will linger in the carrier and hopefully make it more comfortable for Simba. And right now you can see like he's laying like right next to it. The reason why he's probably not laying in it is because I don't have like a blanket in there or anything yet. So that's the next thing. But I just wanted to document this. So this is my Relax My Cat formula, and it is lavender, frankincense, and geranium. Right, Simba, you like it? Do you like this, Simba? Are you excited? You excited to meet a new doctor today? Are you? I'm excited to meet a new doctor today. We're going on an adventure, Simba. Me and Simba are going on a big adventure today, right? Yeah. So I have these pieces of fleece fabric that were in Boo's room before. They were on the shelves in Boo's room, and they were washed in the laundry, I don't know, like a week or two ago. And they've been down in the laundry room. So what I did was I just took one of those and I sprayed it with some of the essential oil spray, and I waved it around to kind of disperse the spray. Dry it out a little bit, and then I just put it on the bottom. I folded it up and put it on the bottom. I'm just gonna find like a toy that he might like. I don't want to give him catnip. I want to just give him something he's comfortable with, and then this is pretty much good to go. Simba told me he wants this fish, and I gave him a few options. I put the basket of toys near him. I held up a few toys to him, and whichever one he had the most positive reaction to is the one that's going in here. So it's the fish. Right now, Simba is getting 2 drops of Rescue Remedy. So he has these 2 bench and field treats. He loves these treats. And on each treat is a drop of Rescue Remedy. And that should help keep him calm while we are on our adventure today. He should eat it because he loves these treats. Good boy, Simba. Good boy. Okay. Hello, Simba. So we have about 15 minutes before we're going to leave. And Simba's just hanging out in the window, which is good. Hopefully he'll just stay here. Sims, I don't want to put him in the carrier for longer than he has to be in the carrier because he doesn't like being in carriers or confined, right, Sims? I'm also not using the new Sherpa carrier on him because he did such an amazing job of getting out of the pet crate. Yeah, you did, Simba. That was like amazing. Yeah, I know. You were like a Houdini. You're like your daddy, Boudini, right? So because he did such a good job getting out of the pet crate, and because the material is very similar, that's why I'm using the hard-sided carrier. I would much rather use the Sherpa, but Simba is a master of escape, right? Okay. You want to go in the carrier now, or you want to wait? You want to wait a few minutes? Yeah? We're going to wait a few minutes? Okay. We'll wait like 10 minutes, okay? Here's Simba in the car. He's not happy. Yeah, he's been meowing and howling, and I've been talking to him. And hopefully he'll settle down. Hopefully he'll settle down. He hasn't been trying to escape yet. He tried to escape in the house. Simba, Simba, we'll be okay. We're coming back, okay? We're coming back. It's okay, Simba. We're coming back. Okay, we just made it to the vet's office, and Simba was really good in the car. So for, I would say, the first third of the trip, he was meowing a lot. And then he meowed less. And then for like the last third of the trip, he's just hanging out. So hopefully he's just going to be calm and zen when we go inside. We'll see. I'm in the doctor's office with Simba right now, and it is like such a different vibe here than the other place. Like, I don't know if you guys could hear it, but there's like all kinds of like calming music they're playing, and look how calm Simba is. Like, he's been such a good boy so far. It's amazing. And so far the office is really nice, and all the people have been really nice, and yeah, it's been really cool. So we'll see what happens. We're waiting for the doctor right now. And Simba weighed 13.08 pounds on this scale. Now when I weighed him at home yesterday or the day before, he weighed 13.2. So the home scale is only off by 0.1. It might not be off at all in case, you know, he went to the bathroom or he didn't eat as much, you know. Okay, Simba. You're okay. They have the Thieves Blend Essential Oil Cleansers here in the office. There's a Himalayan salt lamp. There's a crystal. It looks like a holographic crystal. And here's Simba. He's still just being a good boy. Okay, Simba, you're a good boy. Simba's pretty happy because he could lay here and look out the window. And we all know how much Simba loves looking out the window. It's almost like a cat tower. The cabinets are full of herbs and essential oils and natural supplements. Okay, so the vet just came in and took a look at Simba and said everything looks fine. They did not feel any swelling anywhere, and there's no wounds or anything. There's nothing external that would alert them to what it is. So they said that they can give me an all-natural anti-inflammatory for him, and they could do some chiropractic work on him, and we could also get an x-ray. So I'm gonna get the x-ray just to see what it shows. They don't think it's broken, and they really don't know what it is either. So basically they're just diagnosing it right now the same way that I've been diagnosing it, and you know, just give him rest and let it heal on its own, because these things happen. Simba doesn't look too happy. It's okay, Simba. Also, one other thing, when the vet was checking Simba and giving him an exam, they said he was a good weight. They said he was not overweight, but he's just a very big cat. Okay, we are stopped at a red light. We are on our way home. Simba was so good. They could not believe what a good cat he was. The doctor said he was super cooperative and did everything they asked him to do. And it was almost like he had his own cat there, because Simba was so friendly to everyone and so nice. Okay, we just got home. And basically, they did not tell me anything that I did not already know. The doctor examined his leg and did not find any swelling, did not find any wounds, nothing external on the leg at all. And from everything that I told her, she assumed it was a soft tissue injury, maybe pulled a muscle, a sprain, which is exactly what I've been saying. She recommended a natural anti-inflammatory, which potentially could help him with pain management, or if there was any inflammation, it would reduce inflammation. However, since there is no swelling, chances are there's no inflammation. There was no swelling when the doctor examined him. They also said if I wanted to, I could have an x-ray done. The x-ray was $180. And then I figured I might as well have the x-ray done so I don't have to come back and I'm not left wondering. So they took an x-ray of Simba's leg. Nothing is broken, nothing is fractured. There's nothing abnormal with the x-ray at all. They said if anything, there might be a little bit of inflammation around his knee, and but they said that was very, very slight. And then, you know, I asked them about like a luxating patella and stuff like that, and they said it's usually only dogs that suffer from that, and it's very, very rare in cats, so they did not think that's what it was. I showed them a video of him walking and limping, and they thought it was an odd limp, but again, there's nothing that would indicate what the limp was. So what they are recommending for Simba is rest, which is exactly what I've been recommending for him. They say that he needs to rest and that over time his leg should heal itself. And so now we are going to go inside, and hopefully Simba will take a nap and relax. This is what the vet gave me to give Simba. This is an anti-inflammatory pain relief transdermal ear cream. It says Feline RJ Plus. Naturally restores mobility. 30 single-use tubes. 30 single-use tubes, homeopathic analgesic. And the active ingredients are alpha G, arnica montana, yucca shigera, and creatine ethyl ester HCl. Simba has come to lay next to me. It says for relief of pain and inflammation, promotes optimized healing and mobility. Discontinue dosage on ear if irritation occurs, for external use only. Use in conjunction with veterinary consultation. May naturally alter some blood tests. Discontinue use for 48 hours before analysis. Directions: administer 0.25 milliliters of topical cream once per day. Each tube contains 0.25 milliliters. Apply dose directly to inside of outer ear and massage in with fingers. Use treatment for at least 30 days. Alternate ears between doses and wash ear with a damp cloth 30 minutes after dosing. So that's all fine and well, but if we look at the inactive ingredients, it's heavy mineral oil, polyethylene glycol, cetyl alcohol, potassium phosphate. I mean, I'm not crazy about those inactive ingredients at all, but because the vet did give this, and I am curious because I've never used it before, I am going to put this in Simba's ear and just see what happens. Now here's my issue. My issue with like pain relief is that if his leg is in pain when he moves, right? Then if we give him pain relief and he does not feel that pain, he could do further damage to that leg. So it's like if I pull a muscle and I take a bunch of painkillers, I'm going to be able to, you know, use that muscle much more with those painkillers because I'm not feeling the pain, versus if I don't take the painkillers and I feel the pain, I'm not going to use the muscle. I'm naturally going to want to rest the muscle more, and it will actually heal better. So yeah, I'm kind of on the fence about this right now. Simba's hanging out right here. So this is what they look like. They're basically just like a little tube with ointment in it, and I guess you break open the end and then apply it to the ear. But since Simba seems very interested in it, I am going to break it open and put it on his ear. Hopefully he won't eat it. Stella came out to examine her boy. She's been sniffing around him, making sure he's okay. I put the anti-inflammatory in his ear. I rubbed it in really good. I just don't want Stella licking it. I put it in his right ear. It is 8 p.m. I'm outside to give Hydrox some food, and I'm seeing ants. I'm seeing ants in the food bowl for the first time this year. Every year I have to deal with ants, and every year they manifest themselves in a different location. It's either someplace in the yard, somewhere on the patio, or somewhere in the house. So it looks like it's time to spray some areas for ants and other insects, because I do not need ants in the house. And maybe we could avoid any kind of ant problems this year if we start early. So yeah, so I'm documenting this. It's the first time this year that I'm seeing ants. Thank you for watching this LuckyFerals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.